Welcome back, AutoCAD programming aficionados. Today I'm going to record a little bit of a segue. This isn't AutoCAD programming, this is programming in Python. And I've tried to integrate Python because of its potential for artificial intelligence and its usage as such. And so the only um, utility that I know that tries to do that is PyAutoCAD, but unfortunately, PyAutoCAD is just not ready for prime time. Unfortunately, there are mysterious errors you can't debug, and it's just you can't do all that much with it at all because of that and other reasons. It's powered through COM, which is another limit, and it's very difficult to create an interface with that program because it basically drives AutoCAD from outside, basically. And but I did use Python in my voice draft assist program, but as a process going outside, I used it to run a website, a Flask website, which drove the Whisper LLM to transcribe uh, uh, recorded commands for my voice draft assist program. And I just thought I'd show you what I'm doing with uh, Python for my own use. I've been studying a course called 100 Days of Python Programming. It's a very popular course. It's online, very easily to find if you search for it. And one of the things it teaches you how to do is it how to use a package called Selenium, which scrapes web pages. It was originally created to test web pages because it automates the use of web pages by pressing buttons, entering text, and stuff like that. But it can be used to scrape the internet. And I started using it to scrape LinkedIn through Google. And um, right now, I'll show you the scraper. This here starts Chrome. This is a function which just loops around and round, and it scrapes a Google web page, which searches for all the CAD managers here on the LinkedIn site. And I didn't know about the syntax for doing such a thing on Google. Found out about it, so I set about scraping all those web pages because I want to tell all these wonderful CAD managers on LinkedIn about my services and direct them to my website, ivenstar.com. And so, anyhow, I was learning how to do web scraping in this program, 100 Days of Python. And so I started writing this program with the help of AI because a lot of this stuff, stuff I didn't know about, like all these add arguments, in order to get the damn thing to work in the first place, which I wasn't able to do until I got the help of AI. What was it? Chat GPT as usual, and it suggested I add these things, and it started working all of a sudden. Fantastic. So this initializes the web driver that you drive an instance of the Chrome manager with, and then here you can see the driver loads up google.com. Then it finds the query box, okay, and it sends this query here. What is the query? This is the query here. And then after that, this is an endless loop which just keeps on pressing the next page button here. And on each page, it sucks in all the URLs for CAD managers on that page, believe it or not. And it does it right here. It looks for all the HTML hyperlinks. And if it has this in the hyperlink here, it basically inserts that profile into a database. So that's defined in my database uh, code page. This connects to the database, and then it inserts this URL into the database with this execute function, and inserts into profile the URL, and just loops and loops and loops and loops until there's an exception, basically. I just thought I'd show you this running here because it's kind of fun. I like doing this kind of thing because I kind of feel like I'm really I'm really giving it to the man. The man being, of course, Google and oops, I gotta start here. Being Google and LinkedIn. I don't like LinkedIn. Oh, here you can see starting the uh, that was it starting the Chrome browser and um, clicking on into the search box, typing uh, this text here, and now it has the first page of all these CAD managers on LinkedIn. And so this program goes through and it sucks up all those URLs of CAD managers so I can go through later on and suck up to each CAD manager individually, try to get a little bit of business. And here you'll be able to see it going through each web page one at a time. If the entry already exists, I put out a little message that that is so. I've already sucked up all these links already, but I'm running the program just to show you how Python can automate a lot of really cool stuff for you. So you see it's going through here, and each time I click the button, it loads up another page here in Google about all these people or CAD managers on LinkedIn. I think it's pretty darn cool. And now I can go through at my leisure and send to these individuals a little note. And I've already automated that with Python as well and Selenium. And but you got to be careful because sometimes Google will realize that this is being driven by what is basically a bot. This is one of those evil bots going around on the internet sucking up information. Or there's a much worse kind of bot which pretends to be people, and they like try to influence on social media. And so I've gotten all these people's names before, but I'm hoping that soon Google will realize that this is not a person, it is a bot, it is a robot. Hopefully soon. Maybe if I go very quickly, as quickly as I can. Normally it tests to see if this is a person or a bot. All of a sudden, it's not doing it for some. Hopefully it will, because it's kind of entertaining when it does. That's why you gotta look and see each time a new page is navigated to. And once again, this is just the Selenium package clicking the next button down at the bottom. Here we go. So all of a sudden, with all this automated automation going on here, and also it knows that this particular web browser is capable of being automated somehow. I'm sure it is. So then it puts up these I don't know, what would you call it, a human tester. So now I gotta click in all the boxes where there's some crosswalks. If I don't check out the page and then it tries to click the next button and there is no next button, then the program crashes. So I got to keep on doing this until I convince Google that I'm not a robot. Maybe that'll do it. Yep. And so now it brings up the next web page, and I'm free to continue on my merry way, sucking up all this information here. So now I've sucked up all that information. It's been put in an SQL-Lite database. And as you can see here, now I got all these wonderful CAD managers URLs, all 359 of them, on the LinkedIn website. And now I can go through and I can tell them all about my wonderful programming services in case there's still space for me in the world doing AutoCAD programming. I'll tell you what, AI has made my work a lot faster. I don't have to search endlessly for hours online looking for the syntax of obscure functions. It's very helpful, and I think someday soon it'll be so helpful it's going to replace us all. And then what are we going to do? I don't know. I'll have to be on universal basic income or something. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to find something to do with our time. Hopefully, the world won't be run by tyrannical psychopaths as it is now, and they will move away from the current way the world is run, where capitalism reigns. But capitalism, uh, was contingent on the scarcity of human beings to work to fill jobs. Now jobs are all automated. We're gonna have to go to some kind of socialism. It could be a paradise or it can be in hell. Uh, the whole world's going to be a paradise or it's going to be a hell with the advent of artificial intelligence. And I hope I and we can all be a force to guide the world to be the paradise that we all want it to be and keep the psychopaths from destroying everything. Let's have AI run the world, not the psychopaths. It's up to us to see that's done. Because we're not going to like the world if the psychopaths continue to run it, and there's a chance we won't even be here. So, in any case, thanks for watching, and please give this video a like. If you're not subscribed, please do. And I hope you enjoyed this segue away from AutoCAD programming per se, and you saw a little bit of Python programming. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great evening. Bye.